Our next guest wrote an op-ed that says Elon Musk showed that the shadow banning of conservatives is no conspiracy theory. Yes, it is real. Joe Concha wrote it and he joins me now. How come the rest of the media is not covering it when it's obviously real?
That's the question of the day, Varney, maybe the question of the year. I mean, one would think that censorship of the Hunter Biden laptop stories or making the argument that COVID came from a lab that studies coronaviruses, resulting in more censorship, or the suppression, how does Twitter put it, de-amplification of conservative accounts. One would think that the free press will be interested in covering one of the biggest abuses of free speech by a social media giant we have seen. But instead, it's the bias of omission 101. Absolutely nothing on the evening newscasts on CBS, ABC, and NBC. Those are newscasts that are watched by more than 20 million people combined per night. Nothing on the Sunday morning talk shows, on the broadcast networks or CNN or MSNBC. They're all in lockstep, Stu, making sure the American people don't hear this story, which is ironic and predictable on so many levels.
So they're doing to this story, to the Musk and Twitter story and the shadow banning, they're doing to that what they previously did to Hunter Biden story. Just ignore it, forget it, suppress it. That's what they're doing again, all over again.
3 weeks before a presidential election, yes, that story was dismissed, or it was called Russian disinformation. We all know that's not true now, and that's why maybe this is being covered, because so many networks, so many news organizations like the New York Times and Washington Post called it a conspiracy theory to believe otherwise, that the laptop actually belonged to Hunter Biden. All those emails showing influence peddling in places like China, Ukraine, and Russia, Stu.
So you've got all these government, you've got the FBI, you've got big media, you've got Twitter, all discussing how to keep political information away from voters right before an election. To me, that's a conspiracy. Is anything going to happen?
Well, there's a new Republican Congress coming in a couple of weeks, and I would imagine that we're going to see all the leaders of big tech on Capitol Hill for hearings, and tough questions are going to be asked, and there'll be a lot of theater around that and a lot of soapbox moments from the Ted Cruzes of the world. But then in the end, what accountability will we see? Because these are private companies, I'm not sure what really can be done in terms of penalties. But then again, Jack Dorsey, it's right on tape. He did lie to Congress when he said that shadow banning did not happen at Twitter, and we know it did. So if you lie to Congress, is there accountability around that? I guess we'll see.
I want you to deal with this one. Senator-elect John Fetterman and his wife, they're acting in an upcoming Christian Bale movie for Netflix. He has the time to do a movie, but I don't think he's given any interviews of any kind, has he?
It's a lot like his campaign, Stu, right? I mean, this is what happens when you're a candidate who didn't do anything resembling a challenging interview anyway before the election, or would not agree to debate until after, 5 weeks of voting had occurred. So while the city of Philadelphia breaks another record for homicides in 1 year, as it broke last year's record, and while this is now the same city that has become the fentanyl capital of the world, and while Pennsylvania's education system is near the bottom of rankings when you look at states, this is what Senator-elect Fetterman is up to. And when he enters the Senate officially, the work ethic isn't going to change much. He's going to be not so much an empty suit, but an empty hoodie, and he will simply rubber stamp any Democratic bill that crosses his desk.
Empty hoodie, got it. Joe Concha, thanks very much. See you again soon.